Homer took Marge to the company annual party. Little did they know, as soon as they walked in, Marge was harassed by the drunk Lenny. Lenny pestered Marge, insisting that she give him a back rub. His relentless, unreasonable demands made Homer see red. He sternly warned Lenny, then got ready to leave with Marge, but Lenny and Carl held a grudge. They secretly poured hard liquor into a Coke bottle and handed it to Homer, then hid nearby, watching him drink the spiked drink with their own eyes. Soon, the performance segment of the annual party was about to start. Mr. Burns ordered his men to scatter cash into the crowd for fun, but the thoroughly intoxicated Homer suddenly stumbled around the venue, belting out songs at the top of his lungs, lyrics that were nothing but insults directed at Burns. Furious, Burns immediately let his vicious dogs loose, intending to teach Homer a good lesson.
Homer, we've got to go.
Come on, can I finish filling my pants with shrimp?
To keep Homer from being caught by the dogs, Marge hastily dragged him out of the venue. After they got in the car, Homer was still in a daze, completely unaware of the trouble he had caused. Marge told him he had made a total fool of himself in public while drunk. Marge was utterly disappointed. She gave him an ultimatum: shape up completely before coming home, then got out of the car and went back alone.
Aren't you gonna get out?
No, just drive me around in circles, please.
Homer wandered alone on the empty streets. He finally found a bowling alley and tried to crash there for the night, but was kicked out before long. Later, he stood dozing off in an ice rink, only to be chased away again. Homer met rejection everywhere he went. Even the church refused to take him in. With nowhere else to turn, he had to go to Flanders for help.
Come on in, my brother.
But when Flanders' wife saw Homer, her face fell. She was heavily pregnant and about to go into labor any minute. Still, Flanders persuaded her in the name of God to take Homer in, and she reluctantly agreed. Yet Homer couldn't get a wink of peaceful sleep there. His mind was filled with thoughts of his own home. Eventually, he couldn't bear the longing any longer and left Flanders' house. Later, Homer showed up at Moe's tavern. Seeing him looking so dejected, Moe asked what was wrong. Homer couldn't hold it in anymore and poured out the whole story of being kicked out of his house. Taking pity on the pitiful-looking Homer, Moe decided to take him out for a walk to cheer him up. As they wandered along, they unknowingly ended up right in front of Homer's house, staring at the home that was so close yet forbidden to him. Homer's heart was filled with mixed emotions. Just then, Moe came up with an idea. There was a small room on top of the garage. Homer could hide there temporarily until Marge cooled off and forgave him. With no other options, Homer settled down in that tiny room for the time being. He climbed up to the attic room, which was covered in cobwebs everywhere. Just then, he heard Lisa's voice coming from the chimney. It turned out Lisa was praying to God, asking him to keep him safe and sound. Hearing his daughter's heartwarming words, Homer was filled with joy. But Lisa went on rambling.
God, I don't know if you could do this, but I want a different father.
In the days that followed, Homer found a Christmas tree and decorated it meticulously. The attic was small, but it still had to feel like a home. He also figured out a way to make himself a cup of coffee, then set it on the windowsill to cool, relaxing as he watched his tablet.
So cozy. Ooh, cheese! Rat trap! Ow! Ooh, more cheese! Rat trap! Ow!
Before long, Homer sneaked into the kitchen to scrounge for food. Just then, their neighbor Maud suddenly went into labor, but Flanders was nowhere to be found.
Did somebody order an unlikely hero?
Homer wanted to take Maud to the hospital, but it was clear that there was no time left. In a desperate rush, he decided to deliver the baby himself. He immediately pulled out his phone, searched for a childbirth tutorial online, and started learning on the spot. Then Homer knelt beside the bed, constantly soothing Maud. This scene happened to catch Marge's eye. Homer had done a great, kind deed, and because of that, Marge forgave him. The baby was finally delivered safely. Just then, Flanders rushed back home, deeply moved by Homer's act of kindness.
In honor of today, we're gonna name our son Homer. Todd Homer Flanders.